This video you first saw on 2 in our newscast at 4 o'clock, showing the moments right before a driver caused a fiery crash that injured 2 HPD officers. Police say the suspect, 23-year-old Cesar Collazo, had been drinking heavily that night. And now investigators are using that video as a reminder not to drive drunk. They're cracking down this weekend also ahead of New Year's Eve. Our Keith Garvin is live tonight with efforts to put a stop to this risky and potentially deadly problem. Keith?
Law enforcement officers say that there are several factors that cause people to drink and drive, and none of them is acceptable. They say the time now is to get this problem get a handle on it, rather, I should say, before it gets even more out of control.
It takes the entire community to get fed up with this problem.
And it's a problem that's been plaguing the Houston metro area for quite some time. Accidents and deaths caused by intoxicated drivers. In fact, statistics in several studies and reports show we lead the country in those categories.
We have been at the top of DWI fatalities nationwide for too long, so we all play a role.
Just this week, 2 HPD officers were critically injured when investigators say they were hit nearly head-on by a drunk driver who recorded himself drinking a number of hours before the crash. And just last week, a young mother was killed in the city of South Houston by an alleged drunk 19-year-old who was served alcohol by bar employees despite being underage. To reduce the problem, law officers like Precinct 1 Constable Alan Rosen say there needs to be a community effort.
Call law enforcement and tell the manager of that bar or that restaurant, hey, you have somebody that's about to leave your establishment that clearly should not be leaving it and getting into a vehicle.
In a concerted attempt to prevent as many traffic deaths as possible this upcoming New Year's weekend, officers from several different agencies will join forces to post DWI checkpoints across the area. Anyone suspected of driving drunk will have all but no choice to submit to a test.
We have a prosecutor, a phlebotomist. We have a judge who's going to sign warrants of those that don't submit to giving us a specimen.
And Rosen and other leaders in the law enforcement community say dealing with this issue could be as simple as thinking of it this way. If you plan the outfit that you're going to wear for the night you go out and celebrate, it should be as easy as planning the way you plan to get to and from home as well on that very same night. This upcoming initiative is set to begin this Friday and will run through the morning of January 1st. We're live from Southwest Houston. Keith Garvin, KPRC, Channel 2 News.